Okay. So last time we learned an incredible cheer that will help us today and going forward, called the order of operations cheer. And so what we're going to do is review the cheer, and then I'm going to give you a few problems or 4 problems to try to practice the cheer, because next time in class we're going to continue practicing this, because this is so important to the unit to be able to use the cheer accurately. All right. So let's review the cheer first. Let's review it first. So the first thing we're always looking for is parentheses. Parentheses. So we're going to write that on top. That's step 1. Parentheses. Or any other grouping symbols, because sometimes they're like brackets. You'll see like, oh, there's parentheses like that. Sometimes you'll see like brackets like this. And sometimes you'll see like little fancy brackets like that. So these are different grouping symbols you might see. You're always going to do those first. Always do those first. Okay, parentheses. And then step 2, powers, which are like exponents. We'll just put that in parentheses, very small. Exponents. We won't say the word exponents in our cheer, but we'll just put that in there just so we know what that means. And roots. Now roots we won't use, again, you won't use this until 7th grade, but it's good to have it in the cheer just so you're ready for next year. So parentheses, powers and roots. You're going to look for either, but really only powers this year. Third step is multiplication and division. So the multiplication and division from left to, span this out a little further, to right, left to right. Now, here's the thing about multiplication and division. This year, and actually maybe later this week or next week, we're going to see that we can write multiplication in different ways. So most of the time, up until now, you've used the multiplication x, but you might also see the dot, which will be coming, the dot. It's not a decimal point. It's a dot right in the middle. That can be used to show multiplication. And there's a couple other ways to show multiplication. So we'll see those later in the year, in the unit. Division can also be shown in different ways. Division can also be shown like a fraction. So we see division like the multiplication sign, but if you have a fraction, that could also be like division. This is important to keep that in mind. All right, the last thing we're looking for is, well, in the cheer, we use the word lowly, meaning at the bottom. Not that they're the least important, but they're just the lowest on the totem pole in terms of order of operations. Lowly, addition and subtraction. Minus sign. From left to right. Okay. Now, there's a couple things I want to point out, because you're going to try these 4 problems. A couple things I want to point out just to clarify, because there are some symbols here that are not copied very, they're not dark enough, perhaps. So I'm just going to tell you what they are. So like this thing right here, that's a division symbol. That's division. Okay, so if you want to make that a little bigger, make that a little bigger like that, that would be fine. These are both subtractions, so FYI. This one here, this didn't come out very clearly, but this is going to be a plus sign. That looks too much like a T. Plus sign here. It's plus, that's subtraction. That's subtraction, that's the last one's multiplication. So we'll do one of these together just to kind of review how we should set these up. And then I want you to try the last three. I will put the answers on with this video, but again, it would be useless for you to just copy down what I have. I want you to try them out, because if you're not practicing these and practicing them yourself, you're not going to get better at them. Just copying them for me doesn't really help you that much. All right, so we'll do this one together though. If you want to try it on your own, pause it and then unpause it to see what I get. 3 squared plus 4 times 6. So what's nice is you have the cheer up here. We just wrote it. Parentheses, nope. Powers and roots, you bet. There's an exponent right here. So we'll squiggle that. 3 squared, of course, means 3 times 3. We're multiplying 3 twice. 3 times 3, which is 9. That's a square number. Plus 4 times 6. Parentheses, nope. Powers and roots. Nope. Multiplication and division from left to right. So we're looking from the left. Oh, we find multiplication. There it is. We'll do that next. 4 times 6 is 24. Okay. 9 plus 24, that's the last step, would be 33, and that's it. All right. So at this point, please try the other 3, and when you're finished, you can check your answers. But again, you don't want to waste your time and just copy them down, because you're not going to get any better at this if you're not trying them on your own. Now, if you check it and you get something wrong, you can always fix it, but please try them on your own, then check them. All right, gang. I'll see you soon. If you have any questions, let me know, and have a great day. Bye-bye.